You might be thinking that I'm going to open a Ghost Rider figure from Toy Biz from 1995 that includes flame glow details. And you'd be absolutely correct. However, if you guessed that I'm opening this Blaze, you would be wrong. If you guessed that I'd be opening this Armored Blaze, you would be wrong. If you guessed that I'd be opening this Vengeance, you would be wrong. If you guessed I'd be opening this Ghost Rider, you would be wrong. If you guessed that I'd be opening this Exploding Ghost Rider, you'd be wrong. Or this Zarathos. Or this Vengeance's Steel Skeleton Cycle. Or even this Ghost Rider's Ghost Fire Cycle. If you guessed that I'd be opening Ghost Rider 2, you'd be absolutely correct. Now, I am going to be opening all of these figures. This is Vintage Toy Freedom, after all. You know I love glow-in-the-dark stuff. And I've really fallen in love with this Ghost Rider line. You've seen me open a few. That big Vengeance was a really good one. You saw me open that Johnny Blaze over there. Those four actually just own loose. I haven't opened those. And you've seen me open those two guys right there. It's kind of my glow-in-the-dark area. So I went a little Ghost Rider crazy the other day on eBay. I got 8 of these guys. One is one of the ones I already had. I'd already opened that. The red guy with the skull and the cage hanging. I forget his name. Let me look on the back here. Outcast. And then these 3 motorcycle guys, which you've already seen me open, the Johnny Blaze. I got it for a really good deal. And I was really stoked because I have almost all of them now. Except for the Blackout and I think the original Ghost Rider. I don't have those two. So, yeah, I got enough Ghost Rider to keep me occupied today. I'm going to open this Ghost Rider 2. I picked him because he has exploding action or something. Transforming action. Sorry, the other guy has exploding action. So, these are a really cool line. They came out in 1995. I was 12. I was really getting out of toys at that point. I'd say even like 94. I have a few 94 Joes. And, I mean, I was still in the comic books. I got out of toys. I was still in the comics. So I would buy a few figures here and there. I had the black and red, kind of weird Daredevil. But for the most part, it wasn't really too into toys. So I totally missed this line when it came out. And, man, that's unfortunate. But I'm glad to be getting into it now as a grown-ass man, almost 34 years old. Because they are super cool. I definitely spent more than the $250 that this cost at KB. But honestly, the $7.99 that scratched out, I paid a little bit less than that. I think I paid, let's see, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. I definitely paid around $7 a piece. So pretty good deal. These are figures you could find for 10 or less. So here we have a comic, Ghost Rider. The first one in the little comic series, I guess. Written by Chris Cooper, not to be confused with Chris Cooper from Yojo Outlet. Paris Karunos, I don't recognize any of those names. So, I don't know if these are original or not. I find it interesting that they print the photos in black and white, even though this is the color comic. But, anywho, let's open this guy up. It says, upon witnessing innocent blood spilled, Dan Ketch finds himself transformed into a mystical being with a flaming skull and immense power, calling itself the Spirit of Vengeance. Now, whenever innocents are in danger, Dan becomes their savior, known only as Ghost Rider. So there he is. Some very cool packaging art. So what was interesting about this is there wasn't like a video game or a cartoon to support this toy line. I mean, any other one... I mean, obviously some were just about, like, the superheroes. But, you know, Fantastic Four, Incredible Hulk, X-Men, obviously, they all had cartoon and video games and things like that. So, Ghost Rider just kind of stood alone, being a really kind of kick-ass guy. This reminds me of the Lamont Cranston Shadow, Transforming Shadow. So here you have this guy. He looks very nondescript. He looks like, actually, he could fit in well with the Double Dragon line. but he can transform. So this goes on his head like so. It actually fits on there pretty well. You got the glow-in-the-dark Ghost Rider head. And then these things, these belts, I actually tried putting one on. I bought a loose Ghost Rider the other day before I went a little crazy and bought all these carded ones. And he had this belt with him in a plastic bag, and I could not get it on him properly. It did not fit around his waist very well. So let's see if this guy's any different. I like these glow-in-the-dark belts. They're pretty cool. Alright, this is not making sense to me, because this whips around. Hold on a second. Oh, I see, that just loops. Okay, I got it. So this blue is kind of an interesting color. I didn't know Ghost Rider really had a... I guess it's kind of a blue-black. When you look at this, it's sort of that kind of Superman's hair color. It's sort of a blue-black color. So, alright, so we got this belt. It's hard to get on. This is going to be really hard to get on. I might just kind of pass on that. He also has these gauntlets. These spiked gauntlets. I guess the smaller ones go around his leg. Let's see. It says... Wrap the chain belt around figure as shown. Fasten place, snap fit, arm and leg gauntlets as shown. So yeah, the big ones go on his arms and the smaller ones go on his legs. So let's see here. Got a leg gauntlet, another leg gauntlet. You got his wrist gauntlets. He looks like he should be in a metal band, like Immortal or something. Out in the woods somewhere. Corpse paint. Alright. Go on. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty badass. I mean, he's got the spike gauntlets, the leg gauntlets, this glow-in-the-dark chain spike belt that, honestly, like, we might have to take that off in order to get this on. This part really is kind of frustrating because it doesn't fit on there well, but you can stare at Danny Ketch's. Is that his name? Danny Ketch? Yeah, Dan Ketch. I was never really that into Ghost Rider. Yeah, really cool figure. I obviously love the line because I have a whole stack of them right there. It's going to keep me occupied, keep me warm this winter. I'm recording this in December 20-something, 27th? Is it the 27th? Yeah, December 27th. It's like, it was 3 degrees outside today. Right? I think it's maybe around 11 right now. So I'm lucky I'm on winter break because I'm a teacher and I have nothing to do today. And I have plenty of food in the house. My heat works because I spent $450 getting it fixed last week. And I can sit around and open vintage toys and have a lot of fun. So there he is, the transforming Ghost Rider from Ghost Rider line, Toy Biz, 1995.